Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Stoneshard, shall we? Continuing our complete beginner's guide with our ranger. So I'm going to go over, and it's time to sell stuff. I have entirely too many things in my inventory, and let's go ahead and sell some stuff to Bert. So Bert's a good man, and we'll buy some of these things for a reasonable amount of money. Some of it, anyway. Alright, so the hourglass sells nicely. And some of it certainly sells better than the rest. But look at this. We are piling up a pretty hefty amount of money. Now, a repair kit... we're going to keep this, but I'm going to keep it in the inn because I don't want to carry it around. It's very nice to have, though. And we'll sell this. And I'm not going to sell this right now. There's a better place to sell books later, but we don't have access to it. I'll sell this. I'll sell this. We're at 851. Sell these babies. And... this, and do I want a disenchantment scroll? I do, just in case. So I'm going to go to the inn and drop off some of the rest of these items. Alright. So at this point, we have a quest involving the brewery, which we can do, or at least to go examine it. We've got the tailor's request for a bear pelt, and we're still working on the second task, which is this for the main quest. Our reputation in Osbrook is in neutral status, which is, you know, getting better, but we can help boost this up a bit if we do some more quests for them. Something we said they did not like. All right. And we could also do more contracts if we wanted on the side to make a little bit of extra cash. I'm going to go talk to our guy. And I need a room, 15 crowns, and thanks so much. In terms of food, we've got this elven citrus to eat. We've got a carrot. We got some bread. The elven citrus actually sells really well, and it does also help you with sobriety. But the issue with it may be nice to keep it for sobriety purposes, but it's going to spoil. So let's just see if he'll buy it for a reasonable price. And he won't. He'll buy it for something, though. So we'll sell it and keep the food that we have, which I'm reasonably okay with. We'll need to fill up our water skin before we leave as well. All right, let's go over here. And we're going to go up to our chest. And I have... one healing salve with 2 charges, and a bandage with 2 charges. So this should be good for now. I'm going to put in this, this, and this. We can look at our durability and see if anything needs fixing at the moment. Not really. The shoes do, actually. The shoes are broken. But let's just buy a better pair of shoes instead. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. And how's our dagger? The durability on that is actually alright as well. Okay. So, I'm going to keep the arrows with me. I'm going to sort this up. See if there's anything I do want to put away. No, I'm okay carrying everything that I have. And we're going to go back down. So I'm going to go, at this point... I could rest and get the rested buff to help my character out and dry off if I wanted to. And to be honest, why not? Let's do it. The rested buff is good. And we're not under a time crunch, so let's just sleep until 7 a.m. the next day. This is a massive amount of rest. And we're hungry, and so let's eat that carrot. And, well... let's eat our bread, and let's drink, and now we're good. We definitely need to buy some food before kicking out. And we're wealthy enough at this point with this character to buy some food that's more economical for our inventory space. So I'm going to buy this sausage. The sausage is great because it has 3 charges and it does not spoil. So if you can afford these kinds of like dried meat, the same thing with the smoked ham, although it's more expensive, go for it because it will feed you well and not spoil. We're going to go down. And I'm going to go to the well. First things first. And we need to just drink. And then I'm going to collect water for my canteen, which was completely empty. And now I want to go to the leather shop. And we need to get some shoes. The shoes are not where I want them to be. Show me your wares. All right. So if we wanted to buy some shoes, he's got these hide boots, which are actually incredibly good, but they're 470. He's got these riding boots, which are less good for 313. The town shoes, which are less good still, but 208. And he's also got these gloves, which give you crit boost. Boy, there's a lot of good stuff here. Just looking at everything, seeing how much it costs. We don't have a belt. We don't have gloves. And we don't really have great shoes. So let's just split the difference and buy some stuff that will help us but not break the bank. So I'm going to buy this. And I'm going to buy these gloves right here. Give you that crit. And these don't. But these gloves are really expensive. And so we'd have to buy some like kind of junkier shoes. But at the same time, yeah, I think it's okay. We could even buy these. Yeah, let's do this. Buy these riding boots. Okay, great. So now we've got better shoes, better belt, and we'll sell these to this guy for almost nothing. And we're rolling. So if I check my character, you can see that if I go down to my, I'm on my stats log and I roll down, eventually you're going to see your protection level. And this is like an aggregate of all of your body parts. So right now, our legs are good, our hands are very good, our torso is meh, okay? But we have our special piece here. This is on our head, and it's not great. So we do want to improve this at some point, and even probably this too. But this is okay for us to keep. The main thing we need are arrows to keep this character in business, but we got our new skill, which did give us a 50% chance less to break them, and we just bought a whole bunch of them, so I feel pretty good about it. Best thing for us is to go make some money. So we could go do the quest over here and check out the brewery, or if we wanted, we could go do another contract. I'm actually going to check out the brewery. I think I've been given some great advice by people in the comments, and I really appreciate it. And I think one thing for this character to rush ahead that's going to help is being able to get access to some better stuff, better quiver, things like that. So to do that, we're going to need to complete the main quest a bit so that we can travel. And that's my goal. So we're just kind of rolling through the town. This area is safe. Remember, you can always talk to villagers if you want to see if they know of a point of interest or something like that on the map. But I'm just uncovering it the old-fashioned way here. And there's nothing wrong with a little bit of riffraff on the road. Acorn, shrub, all of it. Here's the bridge. It's a beautiful bridge. We're going. We're crossing it. All right. Go ahead and just examine the surroundings. We're fine for snakes and stuff like that, but it's good to have it just to have it. We have our bow equipped, obviously, which is what we want. Okay, actually, darn. Another good tip I got that I haven't really messed around with too much, but to get food, you can actually try to shoot those birds and hunt them, but, you know, you want them to not fly away before you do that. And some of the bigger birds actually provide a reasonable amount of food. Now, this is a smashed up wagon, okay? And this wagon should provide some information, I believe, potentially on the brewery, but it also might be something where we need to talk to people in the town to get the peaceful option for doing this. However, I always do this brewery through the violent means, and if you do that, we should be able to gain access to some items to sell. Oh, and here's a bunch of bad guys. Okay. So this is too many. I don't want to fight two. I'm going to bring and see if I can just bring one of them. I'm going to shoot this guy and run. And just see if only one of them will follow me. I really don't want them both. They both followed. Okay. So this is less than ideal. How much did we hurt this guy? 87? Alright, I'm just going to walk and try to just run away. Oh, that was bad. Okay. The bush made it so I couldn't move diagonally. So I'm going to just distracting shot over here. And we tried to fire, but we did not hit. And I'm just going to keep running. This bush will mess up his movement. Oh no, he was able to move diagonally. That's quite disturbing. Alright. So we have distracting shot on full. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to aim shot. And this was a tip that was given to me in the comments. Thank you so much. Now that we have aim shot on, we're getting the boost to our accuracy, but we actually use distracting shot and move away. And then that shot had a big boost to it. We still missed, unfortunately, but it gave us a fighting chance with our distracting shot. So when distracting shot is back online, I'm going to try it again. All right, I'm going to try this trick again. One. Boy, I'm missing every time. All right. Well, let's see if we can cut our losses and have only one of them follow us this time. No. No, we can't. And this guy's, like, actively trying to kill me. All right. Okay. So this is a bummer that we're not getting any kind of relief from them and that they're pursuing basically forever. And our only choice in the case like this is to either stand and fight, which we could do, you know, or... Let me see what this guy's health is. He's almost healed all the way up to full. So by running, we're not going to be able to just cheese this guy on timers. So I might have to take a stand and just try to fight someone or wound them significantly. Or it might be time for throwing a net. Now, I'd rather hit the guy with a two-handed weapon, to be honest with you. I just feel like I have a better shot at that. But instead, what we'll do is we're going to use this. We're going to throw it right there. That guy is caught, and we're just going to run away from him while he is caught. I'm going to close my inventory. Now, he's way back there. It gave us a few extra turns, and the net did not break, so we can go pick it up. And hopefully, this will give us enough time to make a break for it. I'm just going to use Distracting Shot just to move 2 squares, and don't even care that the guy is far away. You don't have to wait for them to be within that range. You can just use it. Okay, and let's see. How are we doing now? Will they follow us into the town is one question as well. Yes, 1 did, and as long as 2 don't, okay, we're good. All right, so I'm going to aim, and I'm going to distract and just jump. Got him. Aim. Shoot. He's going to stay over there and just hit us with his ranged weapon. Got him. Okay. Let me get my arrows back. And crisis averted. Okay. I'm actually going to... I don't know if the other guy's going to come on the screen, so I'm going to stay here and just kind of get my health back. And then I'm going to switch back to my bow, and let's see where this guy is. Did this guy stay here, or did he leave? He's here, but he's far away. So we can get 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to Distracting Shot and just go up here. And how you doing? He's at 17. We're going to switch. Oh, he's out. Okay. Did it. We're so much better at 1 at a time. But anyway, our armor also helped us survive that. Now, I was perhaps overly cautious in my exiting of that scene, but I tell you what, I don't want to die. I'm playing permadeath. I'm extremely cautious, but you see our throwing net? Still here. Didn't break. It does have a durability, so we can repair this so that we can keep using it, but it saved our life. So that's how important it is for this character. We might want to get some caltraps and some bear traps as well. Caltrops, I should say. Okay, here we are on the map. All right, let's do this a little bit better. There's my arrows. Got arrows all over the place. Let's just make sure we get these babies. All right, sweet. Let's keep rolling. Okay. Now, this cart is here. It's damaged. I'm going to examine surroundings on the cart, but didn't really find anything else involving it. So we'll just keep going to the brewery. Oh, birds. And I just missed my chance to try and hunt. Shame on me. All right, let's go back to the road. Another bird. I'm doing a bad job. All right, there's a bird. Oh, huh. All right, I tried to shoot it, but it didn't work. I missed. That's the way of putting it. All right. There's a bird. I'm going to aim. Just going to push control so I open up attack and shoot it. Got it. Okay, let's see what this bird gives us. This sparrow can be plucked. So I guess we can pluck it, and then there is meat morsels. And if we had a fire or a cooking place, we could use that. It's going to spoil really quickly. So the sparrow is a pretty small bird. It's not great, but it's a good example of, you know, a way that you could, in a pinch, get some food for yourself. Okay. Just going to roll up here. Keep moving. Following that road. Okay. We should be getting to the brewery soon enough. We are. It'll be at the edge of this road. And if I remember correctly, we just want to fight a few of these people, try to lure them out one by one, make life easy on ourselves. That was a bad shot. It happens. Got another one. All right. Missed. But we tried. All right, so next screen over. It's time to dance. Are we ready for this? Oak and Barrel Brewery. All right. Don't take another step or we'll break your legs. Fine, fine, I'm leaving, we say. All right. And by leaving, I mean we're going to step over here. This guy keeps moving out of my range. He's almost there. Let's step here. And then, again, you could peaceably try to handle this, or you could just take aim and, oh, he's out of range. Well, that's a shame. Let me try this again. And do that. I guess I'm thirsty. All right, that guy's gone. Let's take a drink. All right. Get my arrows back. Get my arrows back. Now we have to be very, very careful about how we approach this. We only want perhaps one. So let's go around to the bottom, actually. And there's should be somebody down here. But I just want, you know, like this guy. Are you in range? Not yet. Let me just step a little bit closer. That didn't work. He didn't mind, though. All right. He's probably going to mind. Got him. Okay. And let's see. Looking around. All right. Just keep going. There's a guy. Okay. Got it. Let's just keep going. We're doing okay. Here's a fire. We can cook that sparrow, but let's just make sure there's no more threats. And here's a threat. And he's in range, so let's just go ahead and... Oh boy, that was the exact wrong thing. I forgot to push control. Okay, good. Let me get him in range. And now let's push control of the fire. There we go. I'm starting combat on these guys, but if you try to talk to them, they'll just aggro at this point. And then they're adjacent, and it's a nightmare for us, so... We're just aiming and blasting them. And that guy's gone. Okay, let's just keep looking around. Enemy. So we've seen somebody. There we go. Stuck him in place. Fantastic. Okay. So we'll keep going. Take a drink. Fill up our canteen. Okay. So now we need to return to Odar for our reward. We've cleared it out, is what it says. So here's some things that you can do in addition. First of all, I'm going to cook. I cooked meat morsels, okay? So we made this into a meat morsel, which gives us, you know, hunger reduction. We can pluck this, and we can just right-click on this and say cook, and, you know, we got ourselves some free food from the birds. 2 days of spoiling, but if I look at my character, I have 17% hunger, so let's just eat that, and let's just eat that, and then, like, we're full up. Alright, now, we're not done here. I want to go in to some of these rooms. And, for example, this is considered thieving, but it's okay because no one is looking at us, and I think we're not in the main town. So I believe that if we can find the right stuff here, we can get access to some nice items to sell for ourselves to make a little bit extra cash. All right. So let's go up to this chest right here. This is not stealing. It's a... Look at this. A silver plate, a bunch of money, and an unverified potion. We'll take it all. I'll take that. And this is actually stolen. So you might... It's labeled as stolen, so I'm going to drop it so I'm not caught with stolen goods. But there are some things in here that we can take that do not register, okay, as stolen from the brewery. Like what we just found. Now, if you want to experiment with stolen stuff and, you know, from the brewery and see if you can do that and they won't get upset about it, feel free. But because I'm playing on permadeath and I don't have a way to save it besides exiting, I can't take the chance that, like, I aggro Osbrook, for example, because now this town has come back under their purview and, you know. All right, that's stealing, that's stealing, that's stealing. I could cook there. Okay. Let's just keep looking. And... oh, we already went in here, right? All right. Well, the plate is great that we got. And we're happy with it. So let's just go ahead and go back. You see, we got a ton of experience just from killing these guys. And we made some money. We didn't get hit. We were able to take the guards one by one. So it's a good life. Okay. And let's see. All right. Maybe less birds. Probably because it's nighttime. So I'm going to just scroll it. Stop looking for birds. Don't really need them right now. Move the map. And just click on that. And if we find anything, well, we'll deal with it accordingly. You can kind of see this character getting stronger. We still have more trouble than even our caster doing this multi-target fighting, but we hopefully will get to the point where we can, you know, in combination with network and some other items, make this doable. Kill one target fast enough so that we can run and snipe things. It's getting dark. We're back. I like how we just leave that body here for these people. The dog is like, I know what you did. It's true. And now I'm going to go talk to the elder. We're going to wake this dude up. Hey, no sleep for you, buddy. I completed your request. About the brewery. I cleared it out. That's great news. To be frank, I didn't expect you to pull it off. As per our agreement, you'll find the cart and horses next to the stables. And here's a little extra. See you around. So he gives us a ring, 100 crowns, and big old bottle of brandy. All right. Now, at this point, I'm going to just say take care. We can get more contracts if we want, okay? And we've reached the level of benevolence with the town, all right? And that's going to help us just overall with, we get a wide selection, we get favorable prices, and we have common cause with them. So this is the beauty of boosting up our rep with this town. But now, we can go meet Vernon near the stables and progress to the next area if we like. And that is fine, like to just go to the next area. But I think probably in our best interest would be something along the lines of doing another contract or so to make money, but we can just go to the next town. Let's talk to Baron. I see you haven't lost your touch. Uh-huh. And we say, yeah, that's right. And I have another task for you. What kind of task? Let me explain. Right, so now he wants us to go to the Abbey, and we say, okay, and we say, all right, fine. And can you give me a ride? And we can go to Manshire if we want, which is the next town, or we can do a contract here. But I think let's just go to Manshire and be like, can you give me a ride to Manshire? And let's go. He says you have unfinished business here, which we do and we don't. I mean, yes, we do, but it's okay. About the contract, yep, here we go. And he wants us to go talk to the elder, and we say, consider it done, and we say, sweet. And the elder, okay, in Manshire lives, well, there he is right there. Hey, it's us. And he's like, are you a mercenary? And we say, yeah. You don't look like an elder. And how very profound. Do you need any help? I need something else. All right, and so let's ask him about the slip that we got, by the way. In my Let's Play, I read through all of the dialogue, and in the tutorial, I'm just kind of moving through it quickly for the sake of expediency. So just forgive me as I move through the dialogue, because I've done this many times before. And does this paper look familiar? And Nud is taking a look at it, and he's like, I took him out. And he's just like, send your people there. I can't wait. No reason for me to lie. I'll take your word for it, but there's a problem. The contract's expired. So he's just like, well, the previous elder signed it. I'm like, well, where is he? He's dead. Is this the gratitude I get for risking my life? And he's like, sorry, dude, it expired. I'm not leaving without my money. What kind of person are you? Fine, here's 100 crowns. Just leave me alone. Give it here. Better than nothing. So, you can extort this man, and you better believe that, let's see what Manshire thinks. He did not like that. So we lost 100 reputation here because we extorted money from him, but we're a matter of principle, and now we can get contracts here. But the problem with contracts in Manshire, in my opinion, is that they're just too difficult for us. So we're going to do contracts back in the main town, but before we do that, or in the main town, Osbrook, I should say, let's just point out some of the stuff you can get in this town. So first of all, at the church, you can go in, and we need a drink, so let's go ahead and drink. And the beautiful thing about now having access to Manshire, and why you might want to rush here, is that you can buy from the priest and he sells, okay, identification scrolls for only 29 crowns each. And this is like the only place at this point in the game to reliably get these. So he sells these, which are fantastic. He also sells a surgeon's toolkit if you're interested, but this is the main thing that I come here for. And he will buy, this silver plate for a good amount of money. But I'm just going to identify, okay, this ring, and it's a cursed ring that just gives us a little bit of crushing resistance and is overall bad. And let's go ahead and use this on this, and it's a potion of restoration, which gives us restoration, which improves our health restoration, but also makes us a little drunk. All right, so let's talk to him again. And are you going to buy this cursed ring? No, he won't buy it. So we could cure the curse from the ring with our scroll if we wanted to. But the other thing I want to show you in the church is interact with this altar, and you get this blessing buff. And look at this. 10% EXP, 10% unholy resistant, and 10% healing efficiency for a long time. So if you're ever in this town, come to the church and get yourself that buff. Okay, it's tremendous. And you can also go up here and talk to a dude who is inside here about books. Okay, and so this guy, you can go chat with him. And I'm a mercenary looking for the governor, and he says, I'm buying books, and the faster I sell it, the better. So you can come here and buy books from him. If there's a specific book that you're looking for, you can also sell books to him, but he doesn't buy them for as much as the bookseller in the next town. So it's up to you. Actually, he doesn't buy books. Never mind. He just sells them. We have to go to the other town to sell them, I believe. But this is a great place if you're looking for a particular skill and you want it and you've got the cash. So now we have access to a dude who can sell us books. We have access to a person who will every day replenish and have 2 identification scrolls, which is super helpful. And we have the church buff. Also, the vendors in this town, I'm going to go talk to this guy. And do you have any work for me? And he needs deer and moose horns, so there's another quest here. And I say, show me your wares. And this guy can sell you a shovel. The shovel is tremendous because you can dig up graves if you want to go grave robbing. It will hurt your morale to do that, but that's up to you. But look at the different wares that are on sale here. People start having a lot better gear that you can purchase, which is phenomenal. I'm going to go ahead and sell this plate to him. Okay, and we could sell that if we want. I'm going to sell the brandy. And now we have a little bit of money to our name. And you can come around here. This is the inn in this town. You can see the hunter is here. He's selling anything good? And he has deer horns. He has a bear trap. Okay. And how much is the bear trap? This is not a bad idea to purchase this and sell it. Or I'm sorry, use it to purchase the bear trap for to round out our arsenal. And then you can talk to the blacksmith, and you can see he's selling, like, look at this, much heavier gear, which is fantastic. Do you have any work for me? And he says he needs iron and he needs ingots. And so you say deal. And I'm good with that. Take care. And then let's talk to Lind. And this person will sell you lockpicks. Okay. And you can repair your stuff here. Like, you can repair any gear that you want that they're able to repair at this shop. Okay. And you can go talk to the carpenter about arrows and such. Let me see. There's old lady. I'm just walking around the town, mapping it out here. And here's the carpenter. And we're like, hey, show me your wares. And look at this dude. This guy's selling crossbows, and he's selling all kinds of arrows. And we just need to buy as many arrows as we can. So this gives us another place for this character to buy arrows. So we've got these bodkin arrows, all right? But I wouldn't mind... yeah, some more bodkin arrows, I guess. But they sell... Look at this. He sells double leaf-shaped arrows. So I'm going to buy some leaf-shaped arrows. I'm going to buy 2 stacks of it. And he is selling this bow, which, you know, does better damage than our bow, but is less accurate. So no reason to get it right now. So now we're in the second town, and we could hang around here, see if there's some more quests, but I'm just going to talk to our dude, and can you give me a ride to Osbrook? And let's go back home. To the first town, anyway. And let's do contracts here to build up and get money. But now that we've got arrows, we've got a little bit of cash. This buff is all gone from wandering around, but I wanted to show you where it was. I think it's good for us to just take on contracts here until we level up. You usually want to be about level 5 or 6 before you're doing contracts in Manshire. Then we can start doing the main story quest in Manshire, and then get ourselves on to Bryn, where we can buy even better equipment. All right, everyone? I hope this guide is still being informative and helpful, and I wanted to take this a little bit further than our previous character, just to show off some more of the content in the game and to talk through some of the decisions that you make as you move into Town 2 and 3. Everyone, thank you so much for watching, and thank you those of you who are Stoneshard experts giving non-spoilery tips to help out new players. Take care.